You're listening to the Traffic and Conversion Show. I'm your host, Michelle Fernandez, and today I'm sharing how to go from good to extraordinary. So stay tuned. During a team quarterly planning session, after we reviewed what worked, what didn't, and what might we do differently next quarter, there was a lot to celebrate, right? We had hit our targets, we learned some lessons, and after we did our celebration dance, I said to my team, I think that we're really good, but I don't think that we're great. And they all looked at me with this face like, what the what? Like I rained on their parade. And then I said, imagine if we provided even better customer service to our clients, that they felt even more cared for. And what if we can get even better results for our clients? Like, what would that do for their business and the people that they serve? So, how might we commit to the next level of greatness? Sometimes we are so focused on meeting the industry standard that when we exceed it, even just by a little bit, we're like, awesome, right? Well, what if we set a new standard for ourselves every so often, right? Sometimes I don't think that we can even imagine what that new standard would be because we don't even know what's possible for us. And that is just because we're playing at a certain level because of our current thoughts, our current beliefs, and our current skills. Now, you can learn a ton from athletes. Like, even if you're not athletic or into sports, you can learn so much from them. Okay. They're just everything, their dedication, their everything. Okay. So for me, it's like, I know of Michael Jordan, Tiger Woods, Kobe Bryant, Wayne Gretzky, right? Dwayne Wade, woo, go Heat, right? Michael Phelps, Serena Williams, Tom Brady. Like, you know of them because how great they are, and they are champions, and they seem to be flawless in their sport, and they're household names, right? And I've had the pleasure of listening to other champion athletes that I've never heard of before because their sports aren't like popular or mainstream, right? Like Jordan Burroughs or Tyson Durfee, who are totally awesome. And we perceive that what they do, that because of what they do, like it comes natural to them. It's like they just roll out of bed and win a game, right? It's like our excuse is like, well, they have this, they were born with this, they have this natural talent. So of course they were. Like, if I got up and tried to play basketball like this, it wouldn't work, right? Well, those are the excuses or beliefs that we're telling ourselves. Well, I love watching these documentaries on athletes because you get to hear their story. You get to hear their journey of them becoming extraordinary. Starting off, most cases, with the hand that they were dealt. Maybe they came from a troubled home and how they got out, or they survived the streets, like to get themselves closer to achieve their dream. Like they had this just desire to do this, and how they overcame adversity and turned it into their advantage. And some of them were cut from teams, traded to other teams. They weren't the biggest, the strongest, or the fastest, and yet they pushed through. What they do to go above and beyond is something, honestly, I don't think anybody that I know does, right? Sad to say, like, we just do not have it in it. Sometimes we think we're doing above and beyond, but are we even doing it consistently? Oh my gosh, I can't get my words out today. So it's like they practice before the practice, right? To become the masters of their skills. They put in the time, they put in the effort, and they take care of their bodies. They are leaders. They motivate and inspire their teammates. I recently watched the Redeem Team on Netflix. If you haven't seen it, definitely go see it because it's all about the US basketball team where they're going back to the Olympics to win gold for the USA, right? Well, one of the scenes was like the players said that they were all out like at the club, they're strolling in the hotel at 4 a.m. And here's Kobe Bryant heading to the gym at 4 a.m. because he didn't go out with them. He stayed in to get his rest. And then he went in at 4 a.m. And they're like, dang, like this is early, right? Yet little by little, they all started to do the same. So what a leader Kobe was, and getting everybody to really like take their craft serious. Like, don't take this for, don't take advantage of this, because you have a shot to get to the US. Yes, you're the best. Well, let's show the world you're the best, right? And it all starts at 4 a.m. in that gym, working on their bodies, practicing before the practice, all that good stuff. They're also extremely coachable. They follow what the coach says to do. They trust the process. They trust their coach. They have this 100% unshakable belief in themselves and how they are the greatest in their sport. They are winners. They are champions. There is no other choice but winning. Watching these shows like The Redeem Team, The Last Dance, Real Sports, Untold, 38 at the Garden, it just inspires me to show up in my business in a whole different level, to like play a bigger game, get out of the stands, get on the court, right? Get on the field and play the game. So how do you go from good to extraordinary? Well, first, extraordinary looks different for everyone, right? Because your success might look way different from mine because our goals are just not the same, and that's okay. But here's the thing. To become extraordinary, there are several characteristics that hold true for everyone. The results can be anything, and the rules to get there are the same. Now, first, you must consistently be improving yourself. There is no way you can become extraordinary without a fierce commitment to constant self-improvement and personal development in your physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual growth. At the end of every day, can you honestly say to yourself that you've improved even 1% in your physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual health? Because extraordinary people have a deep connection with these 4 areas and are committed to improving each one. They are just as important as the other. Ordinary people seek entertainment, and extraordinary people seek learning, constructive criticism, and education. Then you must leave your comfort in the security of the majority. Sad to say, I think the statistics are about 92% of people will never be extraordinary or successful. Why? Because evolving is extremely painful. Becoming an extraordinary version of yourself just can't happen in your nice little comfy, right, warm, safe environment. It happens when you pay the price of pain, discomfort, looking foolish, even in the eyes of others, right? It happens when you lower your tolerance for crappy food or foolish spending or wasting time on unimportant things and severing ties with toxic people. Ordinary people aren't willing to pay the price, so they decide to trade their dreams for safety. And extraordinary people are willing to do whatever it takes to achieve their dreams. You must also be unapologetically committed to your values. Everyone has values, but most people's values aren't a rock solid priority. You will never achieve true, lasting success if you keep breaking your own rules and setting aside your values for whatever the world throws at you. So be unapologetic, be concrete, and be absolutely committed no matter what. You must have 100% shakable belief in yourself, right? Just as sure as you are sure as the sun will rise tomorrow morning, you must be as sure that your success is inevitable. You have to know with every fiber of your being that all the actions that you are taking today is going to bring you exactly where you want to be tomorrow. Be thankful for all that you have right now and for everything else that's already on its way. Because ordinary people doubt themselves regularly, where extraordinary people are constantly asking themselves, what's next? What else am I capable of, right? You must follow your own definition of success. Success isn't just about a title, right? Having a particular title, maybe it's a certain dollar amount in your bank or revenue, right? It's not the house that you live in or the car that's parked in your driveway. Trust me, you can have all of that and have a miserable life. If you continue to allow other people to tell you what success should look like for you, you'll never reach it. You'll never feel that pride and joy because it's not what you really valued. Success must be yours. Ordinary people follow the pack and chase after someone else's definition of success. Extraordinary people work towards their personal definition of success and no one else's. Become extraordinary, and living an extraordinary life is whatever you make of it for yourself. I can tell you what mine looks like. I can't tell you what yours should look like. What I can tell you is that it involves narrowing down your life to only what really matters. It means giving up your comfort to achieve something more, something that you didn't even know that you were capable of. It means giving up what's good for what is great. There is greatness within you, so use it wisely. I appreciate you so much for being here with me today. Cheers to becoming extraordinary. Until next time, let's grow your business together.